Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, class. How are you? Great, everyone is fine. Okay, for today's lesson, there are 3 learning outcomes that you must achieve. Firstly, by the end of the lesson, pupils should be able to read aloud the prepared text with correct pronunciation, stress, and intonation. The second one is, pupils should be able to answer 6 over 8 questions correctly. Third, pupils should be able to create a mind map to describe the characters in the story. Okay, let's start our lesson. Before that, who loves to read a book? Raise your hand. Okay, I see Sophia, Arifah, Aini. Okay, good. Who loves to watch movie? Raise your hand. Okay, I can see Amirul, Arifah again, Abu. Okay, everyone loves to watch movie. Good. Okay, but who loves to read English storybook? Raise your hand. Quite many. Good. That's good. That can improve your English, your pronunciation. When you read many English book, your vocabulary can also be improved by that. Okay. What story have you heard before this? Anyone can answer my question. Any story. It can be a fictional story. Okay, I did. Rapunzel. Okay. Who knows Rapunzel? Just like Ideal said. Okay, quite few of you. Great. Okay, Rapunzel. Do you like the character of Rapunzel? Why? Because she's pretty. You like her. Oh, okay. Let's describe Rapunzel. Does Rapunzel is pretty? Yes, Rapunzel is pretty. What does Rapunzel wear? Is it baju kurung like me? No, Rapunzel wears dress. Yes. Okay. How long is the hair of Rapunzel? Here? Oh, so long, right? Very long. Okay. Who loves the prince? That's about Rapunzel. What about the prince? The girls must love the prince because the prince is charming. What else? The prince is handsome. The prince is tall. Good job. Okay. What about the witch? Oh, okay. Okay, among all of the characters, which one you love the most? Raise your hand and answer me. Okay, Alicia. You love Rapunzel. Good. Why you love Rapunzel? Oh, because she is pretty and kind. That's good. Pretty and kind. Okay. Let's move to another activity. I have some pictures with me. Let's take a look. What's in my hand? Do you know this character? Who are these characters? There is no Snow White. Okay, let's describe Snow White first. What color is the dress of that Snow White wears? You can see it's blue here, black here, and yellow. Great. Look at it. The hairband. What color is the hairband? Anyone can answer me? Shafiq. Yes, it's pink color. Okay. What about the dwarf? How many dwarf? Okay, let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are so many dwarfs. They're so little, right? Just like you guys, but you guys are taller than them. Yes. Okay. What is the characteristic of Snow White? Anyone who once read the book knows? Go. Alisha, again. Yes, she is hardworking. Good job. Because she always clean the house, cook for dwarf, right? Okay, let's move to another picture. This is another picture that I have in my hand. Who is this? It is Rip. Cinderella. Repeat after me. Cinderella. Okay. Who once read Cinderella story? Raise your hand. Okay, I see Shafiq, Amin, Amira, Fatin. Okay. Few of you read Cinderella. Good job. Okay, let's describe Cinderella. What color is the hair? Look at closer. What color is the hair? It's yellow. What color is the hairband? Yes, it's blue. What is the characteristic of Cinderella? Is she kind? Yes, she is very kind. Who is bad in this story? Stepmother. Stepmother always treats her badly, but Cinderella, she is very kind. She always treats her stepmother nicely. Who wants to be stepmother? No one, right? No one wants to be bad. Everyone wants to be good. Yes, everyone wants to be nice to people and be kind. Okay. Is Cinderella pretty? Yes, of course, because she is a princess. Yes, okay. Let's move to another picture. What else do I have? Ta-da! We have Spider-Man. Ching, ching, ching. Yeah. Who wants to watch Spider-Man? Raise your hand. The boys must love Spider-Man. Spider-Man is super what? Superhero. Good job. So, what is the characteristic of Spider-Man? Yes, Spider-Man is brave and strong because Spider-Man must help people. So, when the Spider-Man help people, is Spider-Man is a kind person? Of course. Yes, he is very kind that he helps a lot of people. When you help your mom clean the house, are you kind? Yes. That's the same idea, just like Spider-Man. Okay, let's describe Spider-Man. What is the color that Spider-Man wears for his costume? It's red and black. He jumped from one building to another building and another building again to save people and help the people. Okay, let's move to another picture. This is the last picture. Okay. Who wants to see this in the cinema? Raise your hand. Okay, I see many boys. I can see Ali. I can see Ahmad. I can see many boys love to watch Thanos. Okay, is Thanos kind or not? Not really, right? He is not a good example. But let's describe Thanos. Is he brave? Yes, of course he is brave because he once fight alone with many people, right? Yes. Okay. How big is Thanos? Am I big as Thanos? No, right? I'm so small to be compared with Thanos. Thanos is big. Yes. Is Thanos brave? Yes, he is brave because he wants to fight with other person. Right. Okay, that's all. Let's move to another activity.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. So now we will continue our lesson. Okay, so we are going to do reading aloud activity. So what I want you to do is I will show you the slide of the story, and I want you to read the slide loudly according to your own group. Okay? Okay, shall we start now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so our title story for today is The Bear Fish Story. Okay, so the first group, can you start now?
Yes.
Okay.
An old man living in Alaska was sad. All of his friends and family were long gone. He began to wonder if he should leave the village and start a new life somewhere else. If I live someplace new, at least I won't be around all these memories anymore, he thought. But he also worried, if I paddle away to another village and the people there see that I am alone, they may think that I had to run away from my home village because I was accused of some disgraceful thing. Instead, he thought that he would just go off and live in a forest by himself.
Okay, so well done for the first group. So now you can see that there are two words that are marked with the red color. Okay, so I will explain the meaning for the first word. Okay, so the first word is pedal. Okay, so pedal means something that you use to move or drive forward with an instrument like an oar. So pedal are usually used by the people at river or swimming pool. Okay, and the second word is disgraceful, which means bringing or deserving shame. Okay, so the next paragraph.
The poor man was so sad. Traveling alone in the woods, it actually occurred to him to go to the bears and just let the bears kill him. The bear village was by a large salmon creek, so he went over to the creek early in the morning until he found a bear trail, and he lay down across the end of it. He thought that when the bears came out along this trail, they would find him, and that would be the end of him.
Okay, thank you for the second group. Well done. Okay, so the next word is creek, which means a stream of water, usually larger than a brook and smaller than a river. Okay, remember? Larger than a brook and smaller than a river. And the next word is trail, which means to follow the trace, track or send off. So in simple word, trail means that something that can lead you to find another things that you need to know. Okay? Okay, the next group, you can start now.
By and by, as he lay there, he heard the bushes breaking. Then a large number of grizzly bears came along. The largest bear led the race, and the tips of his hairs were white. Then the old man became scared. All of a sudden, he realized that he did not want to die at all, and and certainly not by bears. So when the leading bear came up to him, the old man stood up. He announced, "I have come to invite you to a feast."
Okay, thank you for the next group. Well done. Okay, so the next word is announce, which means to make something known publicly. So, as an example, a person make an announcement about his or her marriage. Okay, and the next word is feast, means celebration, or when you eat a lot of food at a large and special meal. Okay, the next group.
At that, the leading bears first stood straight up. The old man thought that he was surely done for, but he spoke again, saying, "I have come to invite you to a feast, but if you are going to kill me, I am willing to die. I am alone. I have lost all of my family and my friends."
Okay, thank you. So you can see that the word willing is in red mark. So willing means that you do something that you want to. As an example, you are willing to help your friend. So you want to help your friend on your own. Okay? Okay, next group.
As soon as he had said this, the leading bear turned around and growled to the bears that were following. Then the group of them turned back the way they had come. After a while, the man turned and walked toward his village very fast. He wondered if he the biggest bear and had told the bears behind him to go back and get ready because they were invited to a feast.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so the next word is growl, which means a deep threatening sound. So when you heard a growl sound, you will feel scared or extremely scared. And the next one is wonder, which means you feel admiration, you feel surprise or amazement of something. Okay, next group.
"Well, in case that's the way it is, I better get ready to make a feast," thought the old man. As soon as he got home, he started to clean up. He took away the old sand around the fireplace and replaced it with clean sand. Then he went for a load of fresh wood. When he told the other people in the village what he was doing and why, they were all very much scared.
Okay, good job. So the next word is fireplace, which means an enclosed space at the base of a chimney to hold a fire. Usually we can see a fireplace in the house at the country outside Malaysia, such as United States or any country at the overseas. Okay? Okay, next group, go on.
They said to him, "What made you do such a thing? The grizzlies are our enemy. You do not want grizzly bears in your home." When he was back home, the man took off his shirt and painted his chest. He put stripes of red across his upper arm muscles, a red stripe over his heart, and another across the upper part of his chest.
Okay, so I want to make some correction. We supposed to pronounce this word as chest and this word as upper. Okay, thank you, by the way. Okay, so next group, go on.
Very early in the morning, after he had thus prepared, he stood outside of the door looking for his bears. Finally, he saw them at the mouth of the creek led by the same big grizzly bear, the one with white hair on its teeth. When the other village people saw the bears, however, They were so terrified that they shut themselves in their house, but the old man stood by his door to reserve his guards. He brought them into the house and gave them seats, placing the chief in the middle at the rear of the house and the rest around him.
Okay, thank you. So the next word that I will explain is terrified. Okay, so terrified means when you feeling extremely afraid of something. And the next one is guess, which means that when a person is invited to visit someone's home or any invited person to any social function, so we call the person as guest. Okay, let's go.
First, he served them large trays of cranberries preserved in grease. The large bear seemed to say something to his companions, and as soon as he began to eat, the rest started to eat too. They watched him and did whatever he did. The host followed they up with a course of salmon, with sprinkles of clover, wheat, and dandelion on top for garnish. Then a course of deer meat with pine nuts. For dessert, raspberry with honey.
Okay, thank you. So the next word is preserve, which means to keep safe from injury, harm, or destruction. So preserve means that we keep something from anything that can harm the thing. Okay. And the next word is companions, which means that when someone is spending the time with another person. And the next one is garnish, which means when we add decorations or seasoning on something or at the place. Okay, let's go.
After they were through, the large bear seemed to talk to his host for a very long time. It was almost as if the leader bear was giving him a speech, for he would look up the smoke hole every now and then and act as though he were talking. When he finished, he went over to his host and licked to the pain from his arm and chest, and so each of the other bears in turn did the same. The old man felt as if they were licking his sorrow away.
Okay, thank you. So next word is true, which means from one end or side to the other side, or from beginning to an end. Okay, and the next one is sorrow, which means sadness, or when we felt loss. Well, okay, when someone lost their pets, lost their parents, so they will feel sorrow. Okay. Okay, the next group, go on.
The day after all this happened, the smallest bear came back to the old man's hut in human form, spoke to the old man. He had been born a human being, he told the old man, but had been captured and adopted by the bears. This bear man asked the old man if he had understood the chief, and he said no.
Okay, so the next word is captured, which means when we put something into a lasting form, or to take hold or gain control. As an example, we captured a picture, so we want the picture and turn the picture into a lasting form. And the next word is adopted, which means used or chosen in place of or in preference to an original. So as an example, we adopt the name or the name of person or the name of place from outside our place. And the next group, go on.
he was telling you, the bear man replied, that he is in the same condition as you, that he too is old and has lost all of his friends. He had heard of you before he saw you, he said. He told you to think of him when you are mourning for your lost ones, as he knows how that is too.
Okay, thank you. So the next word is condition, which means state of physical of something. So as an example, the condition of book is in bad condition, or our classroom is in good condition because it is safe and clean. Okay, and the next word is mourning, which means when we feel or want to show great sadness because someone has died. Okay. Okay, next group.
When the old man asked this bear man why he had not told him that day, when the bears were at the feast, he replied that he was not allowed to turn into his human form and speak his native language while the bear chief was around.
Okay, thank you. So the next word is allowed, means when we let someone have or do something. So when you want to do something, as an example, you want to go outside with your friends, so you need permission from your parents, right? So when your parents give or allow you to go outside, it is called allowed. Okay. And the next one is native, living or growing naturally in certain region. As an example, simple example, we are native Malay, but we try to speak English as our second language. Okay, next group.
After this, whenever the people of the village gave a feast, they would always invite an enemy to the feast, and they would become friends, just as the old man had done with the chief of the bears.
Okay, so the last word is chief, means the leader or the head of a group. As an example, the chief of a police. Okay. Okay, the end. So that's all that we are going to do now. Thank you for giving the cooperation. Thank you.
Okay class, so just now what activity did we do? Yes, good, we did reading aloud. So, what is the title of the story we did once again? Yes, we did the Bearfish story. Good. Do you like the story? Do you enjoy it? Oh, you enjoyed it. Okay, good. So, which character do you like the most? Oh, okay. Ali say he likes the old man the most. Iza? Oh, Iza say she likes the bear the most. Okay, good. So now, other than reading aloud, we also did something else. Can you tell me what we did? Yes! Okay, correct. We also learned new words, right? We learned new words that we haven't met before, words that are slightly harder for us to understand. So now, I want to check if you guys remember the words that we have learned. So, can you give me examples of the words that we learned based on the story just now? So, Tanusha? Trail. Good, trail. Alex. Oh, Alex say creek. Okay, good, good. Amira? Oh, Amira say paddle. Good, good job. Aliff? Oh, Aliff say disgraceful. Okay, good, good. That means you're paying attention. I like that. Good. Thank you. So, now we're done with reading aloud, but we are going to carry on an activity that is based on the story just now. So now, I will be making you to answer question in groups. So this is some sort of a healthy competition between you guys. So let's do this. Row 1 will be group 1. Row 2 will be group 2. Row 3 will be group 3. Group 4 and group 5. Is that okay with you? Okay, so I'll be giving you multiple choices questions. multiple choice for answer for these questions, and whichever group raise their hand the fastest will have the chance to answer this question, okay? So whichever group has the more point, they will win, okay? So if you pay attention to the story just now, all this question will be fairly easy for you to answer. But if you don't, well, I feel sorry for you. So now, let's move on to the first question. Remember, you must raise your hand before answer question. I don't want to hear anyone yelling answer for the question, okay? Okay, so the first question is, at the beginning of the story, what does the old man feels? Wait, don't answer first. Let me give you the choice for the answer. A, the old man feel happy. B, the old man feel sad. C, the old man feel angry. So which one? Okay, group 4, what is the answer? B, okay, good job. Yes, the man feels sad. Good job, you get 1 point for group 4. So let's move on to the second question. Second question is, where is the bear village? A, in the jungle. B, in a river. C, by a large salmon creek. Okay, good. Okay, group 2. So what is the answer? By a large salmon creek. Okay, good job. Yes, the bear village is located by a large salmon creek. So group 2 got 1 point now. So quick, group 1, group 3, and group 5, you haven't get a question yet. So the next question is, where does the old man come from? A, the old man come from Alaska. B, the old man come from Chicago. C, the old man come from New Zealand. So which one? Okay, group 3. Okay, the answer is good, correct. The answer is Alaska. The old man came from Alaska. So the next question, what does the villagers think of the bear at first? Since you all seem puzzled, I will repeat the question. What does the villagers think of the bear at first? A, the villagers think of the bear as an ally. B, the villagers think of the bear as a friend. C, the villagers think of the bear as an enemy. Okay, group 1, the answer? Yes, correct. The answer is enemy. Good. The villager thinks of the bear as an enemy at first. Correct. Good job. Wow, you guys are very good at this game. So the next and the last question, okay? The last question is, after leaving his village, where does the old man decide to live? A, the old man decides to live in the city. B, the old man decides to live in the forest. And C, the old man decides to live by the sea. So, okay, group 2. In the forest. Okay, good job, group 2. So there's 2 points for the group 2. Correct, the answer is, after leaving his village, the old man went to live in the forest. So which group won? Yes, group 2 won since they got 2 points. I'm sorry for you, group 5, but never mind. We can always try again later, okay? If you like this kind of activity, we're gonna do another one, okay? But not today though. So, next, now that we're done, I want you all to take out a piece of paper. Oh, no. Wait, you can just do it in your workbook. I want you to take out your workbook. So what I want you to do right now, I want you to create a mind map, okay? A mind map. So this mind map, I want you to write down about your favorite character. So whatever books that you have read before, as an example, what books have you read before? Cinderella. Okay, Snow White. Okay, whatever you have read before. whatever character you like, I want you to write it down and then you make it into a mind map and put down the characteristic of the character. Okay? I want it to be in a good full sentence. Okay? I don't want it to be short. Let me give you an example. So here is the example of the mind map that I have done. This one I have did based on the Barefoot story. So here I choose the old man as my favorite character, the old man. So at first I give the point is he is sad. He is sad, right? Because he has lost all his loved one. He's sad. The next point is he wants to live in the forest because after he leaves the village, he wants to live in the forest. Okay, the next, read with me. He came from Alaska. Okay, good job. Next, he is a kind man. Yes. Next, he is a good cook. Okay, what does a good cook mean? Can anyone tell me what does a good cook mean? Yes, correct, good. A good cook means someone who is very talented and very good at cooking beautiful dishes. Remember the old man cooked a very fantastic feast for his guests? Yes, good. So, and last one. He lost all his loved one. Okay, that's very sad, isn't it? So this is an example of very simple mind map that I have created. So what I want you to do now is for you to create your own mind map based on your own favorite character, whatever story that you have read before, never mind. So as an example, if you like Cinderella, so you wrote down in the middle Cinderella and you give the characteristic she is beautiful, example, okay? So I want you to do that as the homework, okay? Do this as a homework. So let's recap what we have done today. So the first activity, what we have done? Yes, we play guess the character, right? Good. Well, guess the character, and I'm very proud of you. You seem to watch a lot. Yeah, you seem to read a lot of books. That's very good because books can help you to improve your language skills. And what we did next? Yes, good. We did reading aloud. What story is it? Yes, the Barefoot story. Good. Then, while we are reading aloud, what did we do? Yes, we learned new words we haven't learned before, right? Okay, good. And next, what we did? Okay, so why did I want you to answer those questions? Can anyone tell me? Yes, correct, because I want to see your understanding, your comprehension skill. Good, it means that you understand what you read, and that's good. Okay, class? So that's it for today. I will see you in the next class. Thank you.